Good morning and welcome back to Triumphant Kids Corner. I'm so glad you joined us this morning. I know things are kind of getting back into normal, so please continue to watch our videos. Don't die out, continue to support, and your child still needs something to do on Sunday mornings. So this is a special episode because today we are celebrating our 25th episode. Can you believe it's number 25 already? This is our 25th Triumphant Kids Corner video. So we are going to do a little dance celebration. I'm going to ask the camera woman to, help me out a little bit. Ready? We're going to put some music behind this and we're just going to dance. Woo! 25 episodes. Here we go. Woo, woo, here we go. Okay. Get back to work. All right. So now that we're gonna go down memory lane, and we're gonna look back at all the crafts, or some of the crafts, or majority of the crafts that we've done in the last 24 episodes. Wow. All right, so stay tuned for that, and then we'll get right back into regular programming. All right, guys. See you.
So what is that on your head?
This is fire. Yeah. Holy Ghost fire.
Yeah.
Holy Ghost fire.
Yeah. Where did you get that from?
We made it.
Yeah. Why did you make it?
Because that's what the kids' video does.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. So what is it? What kind of fire is that again?
Holy Ghost fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is it on your head?
Because the disciples, put them on their head, and jump on their head.
The Holy Ghost fire drop on their head? Well, you're close. Oh, let me see yours, Juju. You did a good job coloring. I'm proud of you. You guys are great.
Here's the finished product. Here's mine. So what's going to happen is that the shaving cream is going to probably like dry up into like a
Okay.
So there you go. We created the earth.
Another earth.
And it says,
Reader.
God made the earth and he made me and you and my Arya. So thank you for watching.
Wasn't that awesome? Like seeing where we started from and seeing where we are. Woo! The journey. It has been a good one. It's been tough, but it's been good. All right, so now let's dive right into our lessons. For my 2 to 5-year-olds, this is your activity sheet, and your story title is God Sent Rain. For my 1st to 3rd graders, this is your activity sheet, and your story title is, let me remember, it's coming to me. Hold on. Elijah on Mount Carmel. I don't know why I drew a blank right there, but it works. In my 4th to 6th graders, you have the same story title, and your activity sheet looks like this. Now that you have your sheets, grab your stories, grab a seat, And let's get ready for, drum roll please, like we used to do, story time. Here we go. All right, see you after story time.
The rain had not come for 3 years. No rain fell to make the grass and plants grow. The people and animals needed food to eat and water to drink. God told Elijah, "I will send rain. Go and tell the king." After Elijah told the king, Elijah and his helper went up to the top of a mountain. Elijah prayed. And Elijah told his helper, "Go and look toward the sea." The helper looked, but saw nothing. And he told Elijah, "Go back." Elijah said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Elijah told his helper to go back and look. On the 7th time, Elijah's helper said, "I see a small cloud coming up over the sea. The cloud is about the size of a man's hand." Elijah knew God had heard his prayer. Soon there were more dark clouds in the sky. The wind began to blow and rain began to fall. A heavy rain poured. Elijah ran down the mountain to the city.
Elijah on Mount Carmel. God sent Elijah far away. After a time, God told Elijah, "Go and speak to Ahab." When Ahab met Elijah, Ahab said, "Is that you, the one destroying Israel?" Elijah said, "You and your family are the destroyers. You have followed false gods. Gather the people to meet at Mount Carmel. Call the 450 prophets of Baal and the 400 prophets of Asherah who serve Queen Jezebel." King Ahab gathered the Israelites and the prophets of the false gods. Elijah asked the people, "How long until you decide? If God is the true God, follow him. If Baal is God, follow him." The people did not answer Elijah. Elijah said, "I am the only prophet of the Lord, but Baal's prophets are many. Bring 2 bulls to sacrifice. Prepare one of them, place it on the wood, but do not light the fire. I will do the same with the other bull. Then call on the name of your God, and I will call on the name of the Lord, the one who answers and sends fire. He is God." The prophets of Baal prayed. "Baal, answer us," they shouted, from morning until noon. But there was no answer. All afternoon the people prayed to Baal. Still there was no sound. No one answered. Then Elijah told the people to gather near him. He took 12 stones and built an altar. Then he made a trench around the altar to hold water. He arranged the wood, prepared the bull, and placed it on the wood. Elijah said, "Fill 4 water pots with water and pour it on the bull and the wood." Elijah told the helpers to pour water on the altar 2 more times. Soon, water ran all around the altar and filled the trench. In the early evening, Elijah came to the altar and prayed, "Lord, today let it be known that you are God, and I am your servant. Answer me so that the people will know that you, the Lord, are God." God did. Fire burned the offering, the wood, the stones, and the water. The people cried, "The Lord, He is God. The Lord, He is God." All right, so now we are ready for our crafts, and we're going to keep this really short and sweet because we saw all the stuff that we've done in the last 24 episodes, and I know some of us are back in school, whether in the building or remote learning. So we have homework coming in, projects coming in. So we're going to keep it short, sweet, and simple. So since our 2 to 5-year-olds talked about God sending rain, we are going to create a little rainstorm with shaving cream, blue food coloring, thank you, and a glass, I would say a glass jar of water. Preferably, something see-through. You don't have to use glass. It could be a big plastic cup, but as long as it's see-through. So, this is a thing I used to do with my 2 to 3-year-olds when I was a teacher. This was fun. They enjoyed it, but I think I had a little bit more fun. Shaving cream was fun for me, so. All you're going to do is, as you can see, fill up your glass jar with water. And I have like a quarter space left of, just space. So this is 3/4 full of water. And I'm just going to put on the top layer my shaving cream. I'm shaking it up nicely. Sorry for the noise. Okay. This always smells so nice. I think we are good. So, with our food coloring, now we're going to have drops of the blue. And we want to drop enough that it would seep through and start looking like rain. Are we ready? Can you see from my second angle? Am I in the shot? I'll wait. We are good to go. And let's drop a few drops. I left some open spaces. Oh, we already see some dropping. We need some more. I only see one side coming through. Oh, the rest is coming. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We are creating our rainstorm. And basically, it's really slow, but we're gonna continue dropping it all around. All right, friends. Look at that. This is our tropical rainstorm. And if you want to cause more movement, you can actually put oil in the water first, then the shaving cream, and then the food coloring. And it will just cause the oil and water, it doesn't mix. The food coloring will attach to it, and you'll see like almost like a lava lamp kind of movement. It's not really a rainstorm, but just to see more movement, just to bring it to life a little bit more. Yeah. And this is really simple, really easy. If you don't have blue, you can always use different colors, red, just as long as you explain or pretending that the rain is a different color today. And we're going to create a rainstorm or rain in a jar. And the white shaving cream is our cloud or clouds. This looks so cool. And that is it for our first activity. Alrighty, now for our second craft. I'm going to put a link in the description box. We're going to do something similar like last week, and I hope you watched last week, where we have our printout. I'm going to put the link for this, and as always, color first and then follow the lines, and you cut out your flame first, and then you cut your slit for the piece where the fire will go through to show it rising or God sending fire onto the altar. So, we know the story. We read it during story time. And Elijah challenged the believers I'm sorry if I say this wrong, Baal. I could be saying it wrong. But parents, correct me. Or tell your child the correct pronunciation. But he challenged them and said, if you believe your God is your God, he's real, do this, and prayed that he would set the altar on fire. And they prayed till morning, till noon, till I believe they started cutting themselves, but that's not in the story. But that's something in the Bible. You could read that later. But nothing happened. When Elijah prayed, before he even prayed, what did Elijah do? Because fire and wood, wet wood, it can't work. It needs to be dry. But he doused the altar. Sorry for the banging. He doused the altar with water. He told him to do it 4 times. And then he said 2 more times after that. He prayed a simple prayer. He had faith. And what did God do? He brought fire. Elijah prayed and, let's get this, the fire came. So, all you're going to do is have your child color in the picture. You'll cut the slit in. Like I said before, as always, you could put the flame on the back of, or put the popsicle stick on the back of your flame, and it'll be easier to maneuver through the slit. Let's show this again. And here is your flame. Parts of it doesn't even come out. Okay, I'll keep this right here. Alright, friends, and that is it. This is very short, very simple. We're celebrating our 25th episode, and I hope you guys take the time, even if you don't get to do it on Sunday morning, when you come home from church. If you do go to church, you'll do it afterwards. Even if you do it during the week, as long as you just get to watch and you get them to learn their lessons, of course, in school, but they also will learn the Bible. They need that because we're not coming out to church for a while. All right, friends, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and YouTube at The Triumphant Church of God. And remember to also follow us on Instagram at triumphant.youth. And we'll see you next week for our 26th episode, God willing. All right, friends, see you next week Sunday. Bye.